All right, good morning, everybody. Today is Friday, November 7th. Um, so looking at what we have for the pre-market, I'm sorry, for the intraday market open entry, or I will be taking a sell, and that's the one for 100 points stop loss and 200 points TP. Yesterday, unfortunately, we got wicked out at stop loss and then price pushed all the way back down. The previous day, we had a nice 1:2 risk to reward win. So we had a 2R win. And the previous day as well, we got wicked out, and price again went back into a direction. The previous day, we had a nice 1:2 risk to reward win. So for this week, we had a 2R win minus 1R loss, 2R win. So that's 3R there. And then minus 1R, so that's 2R. So this week so far, we are up 2R. So if you're risking 1% per trade, you would be up 2% for the week if you're taking these trades. And then, of course, we have this scalps, and we'll see. And for me, again, these scalps, they're all automated. So we'll see if we get any scalp entries here. And then for the SAR and EMA entries, let's see what we get here. So market opens in about 2 minutes. We have a potential buy here if price comes down to this 4-hour EMA too. So I'll just put a 5750. So I'll just put an alert here. And then we have this SARs down here for the daily to 282. So I'll put an alert here as well in case price comes down there. All right, so we have about a minute till market open, and we'll see how that goes. All right, 6 seconds. And let's see how this goes. So intraday here, we're in a sell. So I'm in a sell here. And for the market open scalps, let's see. So looks like we're having a bunch of sell entries. And let's see how this goes. So I'm not even going to focus on that SAR or EMA. So all of these entries, again, for me, they are automated. So I am in this entries here. And we'll see how this goes. Nice. So we also have an impulse entry today. So today I'll just focus on this. We might have a four scalp win entry here. I know we are rejecting off of a certain SAR or EMA down there, but looks like this is nice. This is pretty nice. Let's see. Nice. So we're pushing. So full TP on the impulse entry and full TP on the market open entry as well. Oh, this is pretty nice. Um, I may take this daily SAR here, but let's see. But anyway, so you can see our entry is pushing for the intraday market open. Um, Almost at TP. So quick trade there. And look at that, right? This market open entries, all of them pretty nice, quick TP there. And it's a nice trade or nice trades for today. So you can see, right? 1:3 risk to reward there. So today we have a 12R win. I'm thinking it might be a little late for this. 91.5, 81. No, not yet. So this has been invalidated. And I think also here we had some bullish structure here, but we'll see. We might get an exit signal for this crosses here, but it already hit like a 1:3 risk to reward. All right. So that one hit. Let's see if we can get another entry here. We have a bullish structure, or we have bullish structure here. So you can see here there was intersection of this wicks. So we have bullish structure here, and price can start reversing or pushing up from here. All right, let's see if we get so 3-hour win on the market open scalp. 3-hour win on the first crosses. Actually, wait, never mind. This crosses entry was not a win. It was a losing trade because the candle was this one. So actually, never mind. So that one, yeah, but this one was a 3-hour win. This one was minus 1 R. And then this one was a 3 R. So 6 R minus 1 R. So 5 R win on the crosses entries. And I think US30 will flush here. So let's just follow that. This position is almost at TP. So I like the nice selling pressure here. And what's holding this up is this, we have some bullish structure. So you see where I'd, drawn this line. So we have some nice bullish structure, but there really isn't. I don't see anything to hold price up for right now before, for example, hitting our TP for that intraday market open entry. And there goes, we're starting to dump. There we go. This one is almost at TP, just a little bit more. For the SAR and EMAs, I really don't see anything else unless we form an SAR somewhere here or somewhere down here. So this daily SAR sell is holding. Just need some nice push down and possibly get another multiple crosses entry. So the first multiple crosses entry of the day here. Actually, this one, yeah, 1:3. So actually this one, let me do this. So entry was here, exit candle was somewhere, exit candle was here. So personally on a 200K account, this one I did 400. So that was about 20 points. So I think there was some slippage on market open and I exited on the exit candle. So this inverted or this triangle here, that was the exit signal. So again, for this multiple crosses, you take every single trade that comes between 9:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. and then um, you either wait for the exit signal or you start trailing your stop loss at like 60 or 80 points in profit. All right, we may get another multiple crosses entry here if this closes as a bearish candle. All right, and then we have the first or the second impulse entry of the day. So again, for me, this is automated. And this one, I typically go for a 1:3. So we'll see. I'm still bearish on US30, but we can definitely get a reversal anywhere from here. All right. The next crosses entry is a buy. The multiple crosses entry. All right. And the exit candle for that one looks like it's about to print. And again, I'm not still convinced about buys on US30, but we'll see. But this looks like the exit candle. No, not yet. All right. All right. All right. So that's the exit candle for this one. So the second trade today on the multiple crosses entry ended up losing. Yeah, even this one, the second impulse entry as well, looks like it might end up losing, but we'll see. But yeah, I'm still not convinced on sells, on buys for US30. Right, so we're getting this retracement back to around the opening price. So if price retraces all the way with this momentum, we might start being bullish on US30, but we came so close to TP, but we'll see if we get another push back down. So this one is already done with. So this one was a 1:3. This one was -1R. Here we had a 3R win and -1R loss. And then we'll just see what else comes up. So the bullish structure from earlier looks to be holding, the one I'd marked up before the session started. And we are looking like we're turning bullish, but I'm still not convinced yet of the bullish move for US30. All right. So for the impulse, I only take the first two, either a 9:30 one and the one after 9:30. So I'm not in this third one for a sell, but I'm glad to see that we are having a nice impulse for or a nice sell momentum. All right. We have a potential entry here for a multiple cross. So let's see if this will push. And our position is back running. So hopefully sellers were just picking up liquidity or sell side liquidity or selling pressure and then pushing this down now. Right. This might be the exit candle of this trade. No, not yet. So let's see. All right. All right, let's see. So that's not the exit candle. So you see that red triangle. So if a candle closes with that red triangle, that will be the exit candle. But I'm hoping we don't get that exit candle, but looks like we will here. So I'm out of that trade at like break even or something. So it was just like a little bit of profit. Let's see if we can find another one. All right, so we now have a buy, but price I think is consolidating and going back and forth. But again, for this multiple crosses, we enter each and every signal that fires that's outside the, what is it called? That's outside the consolidation zone. So let's see if we can write this. All right. So this one almost at TP. So we are going for 60 points. And I think we have formed 15-minute SAR here. But I would rather take the sell on the daily. 84, 4, 20, 30, 84, 94.1. Would rather. All right. So this is still going. So for me, if it hits 60 points, my stop loss starts trailing. So you can either do like a trailing stop at 60 points or 80 points, or you can wait for the exit signal candle. So sometimes the exit signal candle, you can write price for like, I think yesterday there was a 200-point ride. So like this whole week, we've seen scenarios where price pushes for like 100 points, 150 points, and sometimes even 200 points without reversing. So it just depends. But for me, I like locking in those profits at the very least, like setting a trailing stop at 60 points or even 80 points. And then you kind of lock in profits as they go. And then here, and let's see. But I'm looking for the daily. So now all right, my trailing stop is locked in. I'm trailing my stop, still in the position as price moves up, and I'm out of that position, did like 1700 on it. There is a sell here for an SAR for this daily SAR, 84.1, 94.1. Let's see. If we form this red X, that entry would be invalid. So let's see. If we form a red X, the entry that I'm looking for will be invalid, and I'll go ahead and delete this alert. All right, so there we go. I think it triggered what I wanted. All right, so here, I'm in that entry, and then we wait for the one we normally trade for our official entries, which is the one that has a 1:1. I'm in that cell as well. So this one right here. Let's see here how this goes. Nice push here. There we go, full TP on the 1:2 and on the 1:1. So this has been a nice trading day so far. So here for today, for our official trades, we go ahead and do a 0.75 gain. And then we look up what else we have. So this was based on, I think it was a daily, 868. Mm, somewhere here. We had this. So quick in and out entry. And these candles are moving pretty heavy. Our intraday market open entry is still running, but US30 is kind of starting to look bullish. But hopefully we can push back down and get TP of our trade. Okay, perfect. Let's see. So on this multiple scalps for the day, personally, I'm up $2,097. So this week has been, I think yesterday was the, fingers crossed. Hopefully, we even get more trades for today. But yesterday was the only losing day for the multiple scalps entries. And we can go ahead and kind of look this up. So I'll just sign into my trading journal. So if I sign into my trading journal and I go ahead and share this screen, you'll see that for the multiple crosses entry on Monday, $1,200, and this is on a 200K account. Tuesday, $800 or 900. Wednesday, 1,200. Yesterday, I had a losing day, $1,600. So for the week, I was up like 1,700, but today I'm up $2,000. So this is about, fingers crossed. Hopefully, we even get another winning multiple crosses entry. But for the week, then, plus 2,000. So that's 3,700 for the week. So that's pretty neat for the multiple crosses, which is one of the strategies that I think we'll move to for the official trades because it's nice, it's consistent, and it compounds your profits. Hmm. There is another, I wouldn't take this sell up here, but I'm looking for a bigger push to the downside for US30. All right. So hopefully this is the pushback down we are expecting or we want. And let's see if, okay, so we might have another multiple crosses entry here. Let's see if this will ride price down. So let's see how this one goes. And then pretty much here, just want a, at the very least, 600. All right, this might be the exit candle for this one. Yeah, so that's the exit candle for this one. So I was up 2K, now I'm only up 955, which is still good. There's still time to get another signal. It looks like we might form a buy. So what this means is that we just have a lot of consolidation in the market, just up and down. But again, I'm in this personally. Again, of course, I'm in this buy because I have automated all these entries. So let's see if say we can get a recovery of that loss that I just took on that last trade. So we'll see. But when you get a bunch of these opposing signals, like a buy here, then a sell, that kind of just tells you price has started consolidating and we're just in a back and forth movement. But eventually price will break out in one direction. Personally, I'm expecting or I'm hoping we push back for sales, but we do have quite a bit of bullish momentum here that's gaining on US30. So I'm not too sure about the sales just yet. And again, that's the good thing with this multiple trades in a day. You get that exit signal so that it kind of tells you, hey, it's time to exit this trade, and then you wait for the next signal and then you hop on. So for example, for me, as much as I was stopped out on this previous one, I'm in this one that's currently running. And let's see if we can push up on this one here. Uh, looking. This might be the exit candle for this trade. Let's see. All right, so that's the exit candle for that trade. So for that one, I'm out at break even. Yeah, at break even. So for this trade, I'm out here at break even. So let's see if we get another one. Looks like we may get a sell here. All right. So it's 10:30. So I think this will be it for today's live session. I really don't see anything else. Personally, I'm going to hold this intraday market open entry either to TP or stop loss because that's how I normally do it for this ones. So for today, for the scalps that we had a 3 hour win on the market open sell. And then we had a -1 R on the first crosses entry of the day. So that's 2 R. And then we had a 3 hour win on the impulse entry at market open. So that's 5 R. Then we had a -1 R on the next impulse entry. So that's 4 R there. And then for this multiple crosses, this one was just pretty like small entries. But overall for this one so far for the multiple entries or multiple crosses for the day, I'm up about $900 for the day or 960, which is about 0.5% or 0.4% on a 200K account. So I'll count that as say a 0.4 R. So for the day, about 4.4 R, or just call it 4 R for the day. But other than that, I will see you guys on Monday or Tuesday, sometime next week. Have a good rest of your day and enjoy your weekend. All right, guys, peace.